see how this works. Okay. Velveteen Lace, hello. How are you? Trying to get this thing working. It was not working on my end. I don't know if it was working on the other end. Good. Todd B, hello. You have corona in your internet. Yeah, you probably do. Anna, hello. No, it was not working. Yeah, it wasn't working on this end either, so hopefully I got it fixed. Decar, hello. Long time no see. Since I seen you, hope you are good. I am doing good. Anna's getting off work. Yes, I am doing good right now. I'm hoping Deonda shows up. I got an update for my city, my area. Oh my god. Is this not working again? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me now? Almost had a panic attack on spread out. People are not practicing social distancing. Okay, because my thing is showing that there is no picture and that an error has occurred. What are you guys seeing? You see me? Okay, because on mine it's showing that an error has occurred and stuff. Okay, as long as you guys can see normal, that's all that matters. Mine is showing something like I am totally offline. It's showing, but it's like, PJ, hello. Les, my saving grace, I see you. Okay, as long as you guys can see me and hear me, that's fine. I may not be able to see anything online, so I do have an update for my area, and I'm totally ticked. Now in Columbus here, our cases have went up to 247 cases in 33 counties, and 58 of them are hospitalized, and we've had 3 deaths. In my city, it's in my city now. We have 3 confirmed cases. And I'm pissed off. Because America is asking, like, our government officials, you know, well, how is South Korea or Korea and China, how did they get over it? Well, they put everybody on freaking lockdown. The American people are stupid. They're not doing that. And I'm pissed off that in my little city, that they're not putting a lockdown on the city. I'm thoroughly disgusted. Can you guys still hear me? Because if nobody's talking, I think they can't see or anything. Can you guys still hear me and see me? Okay. Just type in when I'm not. Okay, Lily, hello. Now, I was listening to our governor. Liz, you are enjoying quarantining or pulling your hair out. We see in the wintertime, I quarantine myself anyway because I don't want to get sick from anything. You know, I don't want to get the cold, flu, or nothing like that. But we really haven't had a winter. But I pretty much go nowhere in the wintertime. Well, the weather's getting nice. We had 70-degree temperatures yesterday. Today I think it was in the 40s. And then we're going to be in the 50s and 60s. When it gets warmer, I start to get out. So we're going to see, because I really want to get out. But I don't want to get sick either. So I was listening to our governor, and a news reporter asked him, are you going to put a stay-in-place order? And he's like, I don't think we need to do that. And to shut it down, you need congressional approval or something. And I'm like, well then, how the hell did the state of Indiana do it? How the hell did New York do it? How the hell did California do it? Really? And I want so much to be the mayor of my town, because I would have locked this bitch down and be like, nobody in or out of the city. Block them all off. Block them all off. I'm in Illinois. We have a stay in place now. That's what we need. Now get this, you guys. As much as I have been preaching about things you need to do to stop the spread, my dumbass sister, who I love with all my heart, but she's a dumbass. This is how selfish she is. She was supposed to leave Monday to go to Vegas. Her boyfriend was going to take her. Now, this is the same boyfriend she left to come live with me because he put her in the hole so bad. Well, she does a lot herself, too. This is a woman... Never mind. So, she already done left him once to come live with me so she can save money and pay off bills, which she did not do. Then she ended up getting married to some other guy, and it's just been a total cluster mess with her. Now, she was supposed to leave Monday because Dustin was supposed to take her to Vegas. The hotel called and said, we closed our hotel down. She's pissed. She's mad. Her thing is, I deserve this. It's about time somebody's done something for me. And my nephew, her son, said, well, Mom, I do things for you. She said, not like this. Cameron felt like shit. And he wanted to smack her. Of course, you know, he comes over here, you know. And, I told him, I said, what? So I've been trying to call her. Doc, hello. So I had been trying to call her. And then today I just like, you know what? I just slept all damn day. Literally. Slept all damn day. I just woke up a little bit ago. Who can't wait till I get a hold of you? Yeah, you and several others. My sister doesn't even practice the social distancing and things like that. She wants to go to Vegas. It didn't matter what's going on. And then the shame of it is that's how people feel. That's literally how people feel. If I was the mayor of this town would have been shut down a week ago. Liz, how's your mom handling this? She's doing good. She tried to cancel the coronavirus and she's pissed off it didn't listen. It didn't listen. She said, I canceled it once. What is its problem? She cancels holidays. Why not a virus? That's very dangerous for you, for her to come there. Oh, she ain't coming here. I already told Fran, nobody's in this house. I don't care who they are. Nobody's in. Who's here is who's here. We've got 3 cases in my little town. That'll spread like wildfire. For real. And it's amazing that they're looking at these other countries like China's up and bustling and they're fine. Well, how did they do that? They quarantined them damn selves. They shut the country down. Hello? And Mike Dwine's like, I don't see how we're going to be able to do that. Tell people keep their asses inside. They're not allowed on the streets. They're allowed to leave like China. 1 person from every household was allowed to leave once every 3 days to go shopping. And hell, all you have to do is put your order in. You don't even have to go inside the store. They ordered shelter in place for Illinois today. Yeah, that's what somebody just said. I don't see what's taking a high so long. And I like DeWine. I really do. I wish we had Voinovich back. I really do. I loved Voinovich. He would have shut this shit down now. Voinovich wouldn't have played. I really do wish we had him back. I really wish he wouldn't have ran for presidency. Although he would have been a good president. But Voinovich did a hell of a lot for Ohio, and we were in a positive and everything. State had money and this and that. We were businesses coming in. Everybody lived good in Ohio. And DeWine's pretty much done the same thing, but Voinovich wouldn't have pussyfooted as long as DeWine is. I just lost my mom last August, which I miss so much, and took care of her every day, but I hope it isn't selfish for me to be relieved to not have to worry about her getting sick. No, that's not selfish. Vicky Daniel, hello. I can't keep my boyfriend home. He is a Walmart king. I look at it this way. You go out and start gallivanting around, you don't come back in here. Nope. I hope y'all don't mind, but I'm going to try to eat some of my sandwich. I'm hungry. It hasn't been long since I've been up at all. And D-Car, you're not selfish. That's not selfish. My friend Michelle, who passed away a couple years ago, I said something about her today. I said I'm glad she's not here to see it. She'd freak out and panic and wouldn't know what to do. Carrot Top, hello. Huck says, I hate my life right now. This whole crisis just blows. I want to return to normal living. Well, speaking of somebody who couldn't get around as well as she could 2-3 years ago, none of my life is normal. But I look at it this way. I feel fortunate. Maybe stuck here at home. But I'm one of the very, very fortunate few that I have land that I can walk around on and get outside and play. My granddaughter can go outside and play. We don't appreciate things until it's gone. Yeah. Anna says, home now, wish I didn't have to work, too many people in store, no one practicing social distance. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. My sister's not even doing it. She's such a dumbass. She better not come here for any reason. I'll be like, you can't come in. I'm not taking a chance. You may be stupid. I'm not. They're bringing in a miles-long train with military vehicles here in Illinois that the National Guard says they do not know the purpose of. Todd B says, I feel sorry for you. And Anna, it must be a zoo every day. Anna says, I'm scared. Thanks, Todd. Me personally, I wouldn't have went out on the floor. I'd be like, no. Sorry. I'm with you, Les. I live in the country on 120 acres of farm ground. Go outside anytime. I'm one of the lucky few that can do that. For real. You know, I'd hate to be... Well, New York's on shutdown. You're not allowed on the street at all. New York, and I guess that's what you guys are saying. You're shut in place. Is that what it's called? You know, they can't go out at all. At least I'm able to get out and get some fresh air. I just want to sleep through this whole thing. Stay in place. Crystal, hello. I still want my hubby home. He drives truck and says they need him out there. The thing of it is with truck drivers, and Crystal, you should know this. The truck drivers, they don't have to come in contact with anyone. They don't. Maybe one person. They don't unload the trucks. They unhitch it, go until you call them, come back, hitch it up, and go. You know, my dad was a truck driver for 35 years. I'm looking at it like a rest I have needed for a long time. Shelter in place. Todd says, I was in the grocery store today. A guy sneezed in line and everybody gave him the stink eye. Yeah, everybody should carry a can of Lysol when that shit happens. Have a balcony overlooks small lake, says Anna. That'd be nice. For real. Yeah, I can still talk with my neighbors and don't even have to. She'll stay over there by her porch. I'll stay over here in my driveway, and I can't hear her if I'm on my porch. Too far away. But I can do the same with both neighbors. Hey, how's it going? Guy at Walgreens yesterday was screaming about World War III and how a bunch of innocents will have to die before it gets better, and that we shouldn't trust the government entirely. Anna has lots of duck friends. But you guys, animals. It was a dog that died with it. You guys. So, my brother's a truck driver. He said companies even have them drop paperwork off in a drop window. He feels safe and gets food through a drive-through window. We need truck drivers. Bless them. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, like I said, my dad was an over-the-road truck driver for 35 years. You know. Hang your flag, Les. Your flag up. Les. Hey, Sam Rockwell. I need to order one. I had one a couple years ago, and I don't know what the hell happened to it. So I need to order one. Anna loves her duck friends. Crystal says they have to go inside places, give and get paperwork, and use public showers, restrooms, eat if he can find food. I thought they were protecting the truck drivers. Because most of the time, they really don't see anything. The public showers thing, yeah, I can understand that. My dad just would get a hotel room and take a shower. Les, would you freak if you walked into the basement and saw me attempting to disassemble the well fixture? I'd beat your ass. Crystal's in Canada. Oh. Well, they need to protect their drivers better. For real. I beat Doc's ass for trying to disassemble my well. Oh my god, why? Because our water treatment plant and our wastewater plant was flooded out. So I have a feeling here pretty soon they're going to say boil your water, and I'm on a well. I don't have to. I will still have water. Why would you disassemble my well? PJ, in the hospital with blood C. You're in the hospital with blood C? Oh yeah. How's it going? What's the hospital saying over there? The blood clots, sorry. Yeah, PJ, what's the hospital saying over there? Are they giving you any information? PJ, hang in there. I just hope PJ doesn't get it, which I really think she's pretty safe. Crystal said he is doing okay. I am flipping out. I can understand, Crystal. I would too. Because I want to put my novelty size straw to use finally. Oh my god. Really? Oh. I got my water, got my drink, got my sandwich, got my crunchy Cheetos. I'm hungry too. I slept and then I slept and got up and peed and then went back to bed and slept and slept and slept, and my granddaughter was in the bedroom with me on the bed watching TV. Totally oblivious most of the time. I'll be like, Les, this isn't what it looks like. Well, it kinda is. I am surprised more people. I am a very, very, very small channel. And I try to stick to the topic, but when something like this, you can't say enough or give enough information and tell people what they need to do to protect themselves. Oh my god, here comes Jeffrey. Three's Company Edition. Joyce DeWitt, Suzanne Summers, Audra Lindley. Yeah, I know who they are. Oh man, I would marry Joyce DeWitt and have sex with Suzanne Summers. And I don't think Audrey Lindley's around anymore. PJ gone, no visitors. Patients here with it are in a special section of the ICUs. Allegedly only 2 here in Wheeling Hospital. Can't confirm because I didn't did shit. Would you let me sip from the well for 10 seconds at least? No. Todd says F Audra, kill Suzanne, marry Joyce. Well, at least Joyce is going to get married. Doc, I am not letting you in my well. No, but the good thing is the well's inside my house. The pump and everything. It was grandfathered in. They don't do that now. They're not allowed, but with our house, yeah, it was grandfathered in. Well, anyway, what I was saying was, I'm a very, very, very small channel. I think bigger channels, who are bigger than me, need to get their heads out of their asses and start telling people, giving advice, and start I'm trying to say this as nicely as I can. Stop being so damn selfish and help people, calm them down, let them know what they can do. Give updates. Say, please stay inside if you can. Is that grilled cheese? No, that's turkey. Telly Ramos, don't know how I ended up here, but I'm here to say it's very serious. COVID-19 spreading like wildfire. We just got our first confirmed case today, but with the shortage of testing supplies, people. Same here, Kelly. People aren't being tested. Trust me, I work at the hospital. Kelly, we got 3 confirmed cases in 24 hours. But we were lucky we were able to have the test. But, there's still not enough. There's still not enough. And trust me, Kelly, anybody who's an essential worker, kudos to you. If I was able to work and I was back in that field, I would go. I wouldn't leave the nursing home or hospital. I would stay there for the patients. What is PewDiePie doing? I don't know. PJ said, get this, Les. They're giving me 2 of Dilaudid and act like it's a major dose. Oh. Think of old people. All you cry babies born after 1990, you selfish snots. Yes, how are you feeling, PJ? It says, I live in Nebraska. We are called the Tri-State area, Iowa, Nebraska, and South Dakota. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we're talking about that, the Tri-State area where you're at. I give all emergency personnel, cops, firemen, anybody emergency, anybody who works in the healthcare field, because, and that's everybody that works in the healthcare field, whether it be the nurses, aides, cooks, to the laundry, because you got to keep it going. I know here they've locked down our nursing homes, and there are some aides who are willing to be locked in for 2 weeks to lock them in and help. I think anybody who works in the grocery stores, let's face it, Taco Bell is not an essential worker. It's not. But things to actually keep society moving are essential workers. Even though you're locked in, they have to have a way to let you out. And the safest way to do that is get in your car, go for pickup or delivery, stay in your car, and then go back. Those that work in grocery stores are essential because we all need to eat. So that is an essential. I thank them. I especially thank all the truck drivers. Trains can hold a lot, but it's the trucks that get it from the trains to where they need to go. I thank those that are in the distribution centers because somebody's got to load up the trucks. But those are essential people to keep the infrastructure of American people going. I want to thank them all. We were praying for them. Exactly, Carrot. Hi, Kelly. You in Slut Community too or not? PJ says, feels like there's pain in my leg bones. No shit. I love y'all. Thanks for asking. Damn. Walmart not essential for me, boo. It is for the community so we can stay fed. Kelly says, absolutely yes. My hospital is locked down. Absolutely no visitors unless someone is literally dying or having a baby. Those are the only circumstances. Awesome. Yes, shady slots are life. PJ, thanks to all who are working for us right now. Exactly. Because, like I said, Taco Bell is not essential, folks. I'm like, people are worried about these fast food restaurants or restaurants delivering or having carry out. And I'm just like, why aren't you worried about if the store has your toilet paper and your milk? I'm wanting vegetables. You know? Um, to that, Miss Casino. um, that's the essential is the grocery stores. We still need to eat. Emergency services. If I'm having a heart attack, I want them to come and work on me and take me to the hospital. Especially if I'm having a baby and stuff. Those that are on the front lines. So, and I think channels, instead of being selfish, they need to take the people who listen to them and tell them, hey, we can all get through this. We need to do our own due diligence. Stay inside. Use your universal precautions. Take advantage of the grocery store pickup or delivery. Take advantage of that. You don't have to go inside. Like, with me, Walmart has a drive-thru. And it works like a bank. You don't even have to go inside. So, use that pickup option. Grocery pickup option. Stores are not letting people come into work without taking their temperature and looking for signs, making sure everybody feels well. So, and you only have to deal with one person if you're doing a pickup. Over here, there are lineups out the door. Thumbs up from Kelly. Anna says, me too tired, working too much. Should be grateful, but tired. No. But more's got to be done. If you want to kill this, get rid of it. Quarantine. Stay in place, y'all. Stay in place. That's how it goes. This is something I know people have said, and I've heard the arguments. The flu has killed more people than this thing. But like I said before, people with flus aren't out shopping. People with flus aren't going to the fairs, or they're not going to amusement parks, or they're not going to movies, or they're not going to concerts, they're not going to sporting events. They're at home dying, going, oh, I'm dead, and going to the hospital. That's where flu people are. This thing, nope. You can have it and not know it. Or if you're not exhibiting major symptoms, little cold, little fever, they're out running around like there's no tomorrow. So they're infecting others. That's the difference. It doesn't take a neuroscientist to figure this out. Our bread was full. They are maniacs. They tried to run me over. Damn, poor Anna. Doc, Les, please tell me Outback does curbside. I don't know if they do or not. Kelly's like, yes, the flu has killed many more. But this is something they have never seen before, spreading like wildfire. Infecting people just by touch, not even airborne. They are scared because there's no vaccine or cure. Exactly. I can get flu medications. They had medicine for my swine flu. Yeah. There is nothing for this. It's funny, you hear nothing about the flu this season. It's overshadowed. My boss was nice. He let me go work another aisle, Susanna. I'm surprised the stores haven't literally said go to pickup or delivery. I am so surprised. Oh, smooth. A lot of this could be avoided if China would have let our medical team help them when this started. Duck says, Liz, can you give me a tour of the well system after the crisis is over? No. It's just in my basement. I can't get in my basement. I can't get up and downstairs. And it says they were too close. Please show me how it works. I can't get in my basement, Doc. Pipe game, hello. Mama had diarrhea again. I had to use a Brillo pad to clean the crusted excrement off her legs. Because, Doc, I can't get up and downstairs. I can't get in and out of my basement. Oh, Pipe game has so much trouble with taking care of his mama. I'm a little angry about China. They should not have hidden it from everyone. Exactly. I have to make that accessible when I come over there. And, no, but $300 bonus, allegedly. China could have said something before they did. They knew about it a couple months ahead of time. The information got out by accident. China's not good at sharing information like that, you guys. Have you ever noticed? But they had the right idea. Shut the damn country down. Unless we do the same, we're not going to get over it. There'll be a lot more. China isn't good in general. Sorry. Not sorry. There will be a lot more if we don't shut this country down. I don't believe anything they say. Italy has been trying to warn the United States before it even hit us. They said, don't do what we did. Now look at Italy. But man, never think of a nursing home. I still let people out on flights. That's how it spread. Exactly. I have so many movies to watch. I want to paint in color. Todd says, I can't imagine how this is impacting North Korea, but we'll never know the truth. We'll never know. We won't. Todd says, from what I gather, China was literally pulling infected people out of their homes. These people have not been seen since. Just saying. Exactly. People I don't know breathing on me. Yuck. Exactly. North Korea shot their first corona victim dead. Jeez. North Korea was probably fine. Only 5 flights a week there. 5 flights a week. Really, honestly, who wants to go to North Korea? For real. Who wants to go there? Here, top. Why do you think Italy is having higher death rate, or is China just lying about it? China's up and running again. Beijing is just a bustling. I haven't seen Hong Kong though. Notice Russia ain't having problems that we know of. I said, Karat, Italy is mostly old folks stacked on top of each other as it was. Or carrot, yeah, they really are. Well, so is England, though. Let's face it, Italy isn't exactly the cleanest countries in the world. For real, they're not. We're saying in Hong Kong there, because the international media has left the stepping up their campaign with the protesters. Kara says, I didn't know that. You know what time made pizza buy? Need to start producing all medical supplies back in the USA. I've been saying that. I have been saying that for, say, 3 years now. I have been saying that. Well, actually, I've been saying it longer. And then, when this thing hit, said I sure to help it rams home the idea of bringing the companies back to the United States. Shay, do you wear a mask and gloves at work? Doc says Sharon Collier is at risk here, since Milan was the dirtiest city I have ever seen. Pollution, junkies shooting in the street openly in parks, yeah. France isn't exactly the cleanest either. Quick, someone buy her a life alert system. Yeah. Really isn't clean. A lot of European countries are not clean. Did anyone hear about healthy 39-year-old dying in New Orleans of corona? There's a lot of them like that. Carrot says, we send everything to one country and then can't figure out why we were having problems. Yep. They pee in the drains in Italy. Lots of young folks dying of it. Had predisposed issues like lung troubles or leukemia. There's some healthy people that are dying from it. No masks, gloves, give rash. Ooh. Damn. But there's healthy people dying from it, dog. It isn't just people with predispositions now. I heard of a mother and her two children that passed And she had another child pass too. Carrie, I know who what you're talking about. There was another kid that passed. Apparently, that family had a big dinner, and they pretty much all have it. Yeah, so there was another kid, so the mom did lose another one, although the mom doesn't know about it. She's passed on herself. Well, as I feel so defenseless to the virus, don't we all? We're all defenseless. This was healthy person was on Facebook, but friends said false report. There's a lot of healthy people who are dying with this. So I know there's kids that are getting it. We have here in Ohio a 2-year-old. I forget what state has a 5-year-old. That's because people like my sister. That's why I said my sister's as dumb as a box of rocks. She ain't coming to my home. She better not call me up crying. She better not call me up saying, Les, I have the corona. And I'm just going to say I loved you. That's all I'm going to say. These customers are on top of each other. Well, that's why we're trying to get the young people to understand they need to listen and do what they're supposed to do. They're not doing it. You know, my sister's 50. She's not doing it. She's a selfish little bitch. I deserve to go to Vegas. You deserve to stay alive for your sons. That's what you deserve to do. Vegas is closed, basically. That's why she's pissed. Well, the hotel called and said that the hotel was closed down, and she's pissed. She's mad. She was supposed to leave Monday. I was like, how long did you make her? I was sitting there thinking to myself, she won't answer the phone for me. She will not. I've left messages. I've called. Not just young old lady tried to run me down. Unheated bread, crazy. Oh my god. I can't believe kids going to spring break on the beaches just like it's normal. I blame the kids, and I blame Florida. I said, why didn't they close them beaches down? Other states have closed down beaches. Why didn't Florida? Did you know that first COVID-19 was 9 years ago when an American lab made that by accident? That's why China is blaming us. Carrot Top says, yeah, I agree. Florida wanted that money. Well, I'd like to know how it got from here to China. Honestly. I don't believe it. Tech on it. There. Florida wanted that money. Florida didn't care. And those kids that went, they don't care. China lies cover themselves. I would bet it came from a lab there. Selfish millennials, exactly. Now, what's funny is, my nephews, they're like, fuck this, I want to live. They both go to work. They're not around anyone. Well, Ian, he runs a lawn care team and stuff, but right now it was their winter season, which we haven't had any snow. So he's not working. But Cameron is. But Cameron welds and does heavy machinery stuff, and he works by himself. There is no one. And when they do hit the field, he does have a small crew that he runs, but they haven't hit the field. And what he's still working in, he's by himself. And then he goes straight home. Get your pillow and your blanket and turn that light out. There you go. There you go, baby. Doc says, I'm immunocompromised. Same here. Same says, they should flog those people on that beach. Beat them off the beach with garden hoses. Les, we're not gonna have enough money to help everyone who's lost their job from this. I know. Oh no. That's why I say, we all gotta help each other. We do. Hell, I'm worried about my home. Like, where do we go from here? And, that is just what China wanted, Todd B. Yeah, it says, I worry with diabetes, but eating my protein. I'm worried about America when it's over. See, China doesn't have to worry because we employ their people to make our shit. So they're going to have jobs. We need to bring the jobs back to America. Those companies back to America. We have the capability of doing everything ourselves. It'll be a new world order after this is over. Maybe, maybe not. And Walmart is hiring. Yeah, our grocery stores are hiring like there's no tomorrow. They're hiring. All the grocery stores are. Every single one of them. So is Publix. Yeah, ours is. But people don't want to. There's some people saying they don't want to work there because they don't want to have to. If they go to work there, all those people that go inside the shop, they don't want to deal with them. China doesn't care if people die. They are overpopulated. America will survive and be stronger for it. We will. We will. Decar, I hope. I was considering fleeing to Costa Rica or Panama. I wouldn't go there. No, people don't realize how great America truly is. You may not like the politicians, but America is a great country. We are the freest of any country in the world. We are the cleanest country. Now, I'm not saying we don't have some icky spots, as somebody told me San Diego was. I'm not saying there's not no icky spots, but as far as a country being clean, speaking from somebody who's had exchange students all my life growing up, we had exchange students every year for a year at a time. All the people that we know from other countries have all said America is obsessed with it. Well, yeah. Of course we are. I mean, who wants the plague back? A girl that works for a friend was in Panama 3 weeks ago and came back very sick for 2 weeks. No, I wouldn't go to Panama. Anna says Corona fooled my co-manager, plan to get rid of me because I am too slow. Fooling him. Les, oh my god, Doc, really? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. We are spoiled people, don't realize how good we have it. If they lived other places, they would not complain. Exactly, and that's what I told people. Even my friend Michelle, she always bitched about America. Always bitched about America. And I told her, you know, I did. I said, don't like it, get the hell out of my country. I said, you've never really, you've been between here and you've been to Virginia. That's it. And you only go to Virginia to visit. You've never lived outside of this state or actually this city. You know, you lived in Cleveland till you were 5. What can you remember? Really? Foxy, hello. Listening on falling asleep to you, Les. Foxy. I bitch about Walmart, not America. You know, yeah. We're not talking about Ian as far as bitching. You can bitch about Walmart all you want. I did. I blame them for my heart attacks. But, and that's how I feel. Like my friend, she never voted, never nothing. Hated America. I said, get the fuck out of my country. I vote since I was 18. I have voted every election. I don't care if I lived out of state. I don't care if I lived in another city and a half. I registered as soon as I got there. My ass was voting. And I've not missed. America first. Carrot Top same way. That's how I voice my opinions. I vote. And I'm waiting for my absentee ballot vote to come in, or early voting ballot to be mailed to me, because I'll vote that way. I don't have to show up at the door. This is biased. And I lived in England, loved it, but America has the best melting pot for food. Yum! Oh my god. So, and you know, and I listen to my mom a lot. My mom is literally a world traveler, and she traveled by herself, and she's made all her own arrangements. And, you know, the pictures and what she was telling me, and she didn't go where tourists goes. Because we've had so many exchange students, she went into the towns where they've never seen. I know when she went to Japan, she was there in Japan for 8 weeks, and she got to go to a temple, and she was very respectful, and she told the monk, the monk spoke not very good English, but I mean he spoke English, you know. She said, I want to be respectful, please tell me what I need to do. And I mean, she was respectful to everywhere she went. And then she went into areas where they'd never seen a round eye. Never. And they were like, oh, gift, 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 you know. And she's like, oh, no, 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 no. But they consider it an honor. They've never seen an American person. Me too, Liz. Thank you for saying that. If you don't like something, vote. Exactly. In boarding school, my roommate was Japanese. When we had Miami wasn't fair though, because Miami had been to the States before. And her grandma owns a soy sauce company. She's extremely wealthy. They had their own jet. Which that's what my mom flew on to go to China and Malaysia and stuff like that. So when they traveled, yeah. It's nice knowing exchange students. America. That's right. But with all the exchange students we've had, have been amazed with America. I mean, I remember it was Ava. She was from Spain. And believe it or not, we're still in contact. She is married. She's a teacher. She has kids. As a matter of fact, my mom and dad just talked to her like 3 weeks ago. When Ava was here and we went to West Virginia and she saw the sign, you are now entering West Virginia, because that's where my family's from. And she was like, do we need passports? And my mom said, no, we're still in the United States. She said, we're still in the United States. Yeah. We're still in the United States. And it took her a minute. I was like, it takes how long to drive from one end of the United States to the other? And it took her a minute. She was just blown away. They all are, actually. When we would go to Kentucky, you know, here we are, we're driving 2 hours, 2.5 hours, we're in Kentucky, and they're like, we're in another state. Yeah. You know, liked seaweed and Japanese curry ever since. Doc says UK is the size of Michigan. My Japanese friend said the American diet made her sick at first. We never had that. All the exchange students, they loved going to the grocery store. They said all this food under one roof. They loved it. Didn't have to go to markets every day or nothing. We went shopping weekly. And Timo, he was from Finland. There was something he really liked. It was we would go to Riley's Bakery, and he liked the sugar cookies from there. So we'd have to go there once a week and get him his sugar cookies. I forget Blondie's name. She was from Denmark, and she liked, what was it she liked? I think she just liked everything, actually. I don't remember anything she liked in particular, because she liked it all. Ava, her thing was she loved I love the same shit, and I can't find good ones. It's pastry. Me and her both loved them. And I still love them. I just can't find one. Eclairs. She loved eclairs, so my mom would buy her one and buy me one every week. She'd say, oh, mommy, did you get the eclairs? Mom's like, yes, I got your eclairs. Mom giggled every time. Let's see. Other Blondie. Liked everything. Miami loved everything. Um, but Timo, he loved the sugar cookies from Riley's Bakery, and Ava loved eclairs. So me and her would sit there and just talk and eat our eclair. I love America. We have to take it back. Um, Anna loves Pocky now. Walmart sells it. I'm going to have my Hazel sing "Proud to Be an American." And it says, had eclairs in France. They had coffee and caramel, yum. We do have to take our country back, y'all, you know. And the way to do that is to vote. But right now, we need to help each other. And I'm afraid most countries do not have food supply like we do. Another thing we take for granted. Exactly. Because I know when she would travel, they would have to go to the market like every day. Some countries she went every day. Other countries she went every 2 days. Would go to the market to get stuff. And shopping wasn't exactly like it is here. Of course, like I said, she didn't go to the normal tourist traps because we had exchange students from all over the world. So she would literally stay with the exchange students for a couple months, and mom, they didn't go out to eat like they do here. We take it for granted. We have everything from fast food to fine dining here. There, if you go out to eat, it's a very, very special occasions in some parts of the world where she went, and she would pay for that, and of course, my mom paid her own way and everything. Um, she would make dishes from America, and then they would teach her to make dishes from their country, which was another great thing with exchange students. We got to learn to eat different kinds of foods from all over the world, from what they like to eat in their homes and stuff. That was very interesting. But it's going to take us as Americans to do what we have to do. Now, if that is being quarantined or self-isolate, I think that's what they're calling it. Self-isolation or staying put, same place. We have to do that, fine. And I know that Americans will help other Americans get food and stuff. People can't be that cruel. London had a grocery store, really different brands. Yeah. And to get brands from other countries is really expensive in London. It's expensive anywhere in the world. I know when Megan said she was in China, her grocery bill was higher than most because she would order, because she always had their groceries delivered. She would order from the store that sold from other countries. So she said her grocery bill was a little higher than. But if you're like my mom and my nephew that can eat anywhere in the world, they can. I couldn't. No. But they can. They've got that kind of palate. They'll, like the boys, can eat anywhere in the world. More Ian than Cameron. Cameron has his likes, but he'll try it. Cameron will try anything. And Ian can, but they have that kind of sophisticated palate to where they'll eat from anywhere. They'll try it. They don't care. Whether they'll eat it all the time is a different story. And Ian could eat anywhere in the world. Cameron probably about 75% of the world. Cameron could probably eat meat. No, I gotta have American. Liz, what are some of all Kane's favorite American dishes to make. You name it, she makes it. My mom doesn't cook so much now. She can't. She can't even lift her own damn skillets. She buys weapons. My mom's got a chef grade kitchen, but that's why I'm thankful for all her hand me downs. Her hand me downs can be 10, 15, 20 years old. I don't care. It still works. Even her stove. My mom, I think it's like most people, she wants quality. It doesn't matter how much it costs. It doesn't matter how much it doesn't cost. She wants the quality. And she does that with everything she buys. And so I love her kitchen, but she has everything and anything in there. She has, oh god, like 5 or 6 different types of salt. She has like 4 or 5 different types of sugar. She orders things from other countries. I can't tell you how many different rices she has. I mean, there isn't a dish that woman can't make. Blueberry pie. My mom's made blueberry pie. I personally don't like it. It seems sometimes that England had better produce and fresh veggies. My mom has always said that about Ohio. They don't have. That's why she had a garden. She didn't like buying the produce from the store. She said, "I'll grow it myself," and she did. Had a garden forever until Cheryl and I grew up, moved away, and we couldn't maintain it for her. Yeah. Go out after dinner, go weed the garden. Your mom grew eggplant. She's gonna pull through. Oh, my mom will pull through. She don't go nowhere. My mom don't go nowhere. My mom can't. It's probably more fresh. Now we'll buy from like we have a farmer's market, which won't happen this year. But there's a farmer's market every Friday. The farmers would come in, and you can get some really kick-ass produce. Really kick-ass produce. I was wanting lettuce. And I was asking my mom, and I said, "Mom," because I don't recall either my grandmother, because my grandmother lived up here till I was 13, but she always had a huge ass garden. It took up the whole entire width of her yard. And I said, "Mom, I don't recall Grandma or you having lettuce." And Mom said, "Oh, I don't want to deal with that." She said, "I'm not going to deal with lettuce. No." I'll just buy it off the cart. So, in Germany, the produce market was the size of Walmart, but didn't care for Germany much. Oh, everybody I know's been in Germany loves Germany. A friend of mine actually, she was in service, and of course they had a house here, and she just, when I think she retired first, and then her husband retired, and it was when her husband retired, they moved to Germany. Corona is just a living nightmare. It's so depressing. Decar says, "I have a large garden and do a lot of canning that lasts all winter. Maybe the younger generation should learn canning and get back to self-supply." Yeah, my grandma was supposed to teach me how to can, and she had the 2 round pressure things to do canning, and she said depending on the size of the jars, she can either fit 24 or 48 in them. And she had 2 of them, and she was supposed to show me, but she ended up getting sick and passing away. Never did. Went over, never saw a son once. Awesome decar. But I do want to learn how to can, because I do want a garden. especially tomatoes, because you can. I know how to pickle lemons. Ew. Um, because tomatoes are so versatile. First of all, I love tomato and cheese sandwiches. I live on them in the winter. I mean, in the summer, which I may not be able to do now, but I live on them. But you can also use the tomatoes, for spaghetti sauces and stuff like that if you have to. Um, it, you know, it's just as good. I have taught my daughter, who is 40, it is very easy, and you can even open kettle tomatoes. It snowed, dude. That was fun. Susanna. Mm-hmm. Yep. Damn it. There you go. And there you go. Yeah, but if anybody, some of the mason jar companies have electric canners now. Yeah, but they don't do the job right. Like my grandma said, you need some oomph in there. um, but in order to do tomatoes, you really have to have industrial size canning machines, because it's something has to do with the acid. So, is what some people were telling me. But you can can everything and anything, potatoes, meat, you name it, you can can it. But I just wonder if people weren't going to do that now. I just got to pay somebody to help me take care of the garden. I canned 78 quarts of tomatoes, froze 30 bags of peppers, 20 bags of corn, and 30 jars of strawberry jelly. Did you take your corn off the cob? Or did you leave some on the cob, Decar? Because I know people's done it both ways, I guess. I want to can lemons and strawberry preserves. My mom did pickles and jam. Yeah, make your own pickles. My friend, yes, off cob. I would too. I would too. I know a friend of mine. God, she makes the best bread and butter pickles. I mean, oh God, I always loved it when that came around. She would can them. She's like, I got a jar for you, Les. I was like, oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I love them on cheeseburgers. Ain't nothing better on a cheeseburger than a bread and butter pickle. For real. I didn't think I'd like it, but I do. I miss my mom. Nothing like her cooking. Same with my mom, but it's a good thing my mom taught me how to cook. Her and my grandma. Les, can I be a garden hand when you get your garden in? Hell yeah. Because I'm going to have to pay somebody to help me maintain that. I can't. Not anymore. Not anymore. But these are all little things. I know when this thing is over with, I'm gonna, as soon as they get yeast and stuff. I told Fran, I said, I'll make our own bread. I just need a bread pan and some yeast. I want your spaghetti, Les. Hell yeah, come on over. Come on over. I can make it from scratch or from a jar, either way. Jar, I doctor it up. Scratch is basic sauce. 2 soups, 1 sauce, 1 paste. That's a basic. You want more, double it. That's a basic sauce, and then depending on what we're using it for, we add the right seasonings to it. This was a wake-up call to tighten my prepping. Yeah. I think making breads is a lost art. I love making rolls. I can sit there and make me some rolls. My Aunt Fanny taught me that one, buddy. I can make me some rolls. I don't have a pan. I don't have the stuff for it. I'm gonna make sure I get the stuff for it now. Make our own breads. I mean, I even grow onions. Oh yeah, when they are ready, you tie them up in a bundle and hang them in a dry place. Mine keep all winter, but usually use them before winter is gone. Yup, Lord knows I have plenty of room for all that stuff. My dad, old homemade spaghetti and tacos. My mom, she had a uh, what do you call it? Like a spaghetti making machine. It cuts noodles. It was electric. I think she only used it like twice, but she had a hand cranked one, which she absolutely loves. And my sister stole that and her meat grinder. And but then again, my sister stole um my shop vac too. So um I've been on her for 2 years. I want it back. 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 My sister's an idiot. I had to call her up right now and say, you're a freaking idiot. You're wanting to travel. You don't give a shit. And you got Dustin, who's Dustin's child, still calls my sister mom. I'm like, you're willing to infect him? I mean, are you that damn stupid? As I try some spaghetti tacos. I haven't. I've got my granddaughter here. There's no way I'd do anything to infect her. Nothing like homemade pasta, which is very easy to make. Egg, flour, water, pinch of salt. I'm just not good at making the noodles. I mean, I can make it. I'm not good at cutting the noodles out. I really am not. I suck at it. Do you have a hamburger press? My friend has one, makes best hamburgers. No, I don't have a hamburger press unless you count my hands. That's my hamburger press. But like I said, I have my granddaughter here. I'm not gonna do anything that'll even think about infecting her. My sister, jeez. Sarah, hello. Sorry I'm late to the party. Welcome, welcome. I just gave an update at the beginning. My mom had a hamburger press when we were kids, and probably still does. It does help make them the same size. And says hi, Sarah. Decar says they have a tool to cut the noodles, lay dough flat, and cut with the hand cutter. Yeah, my mom gave me one. It don't go straight. I mean, really, it doesn't. It's all over the place. I'm like, damn. Yeah, I just can't. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I'm not ashamed to admit it. I can't cut a straight line now to save my life. Never really could. It'd always go in a slant and then I'd go back in, and it just looks messy. I bought these bacon bit infused hamburgers from Aldi the other day, and they were kick-ass. Sarah says, I never tried to make pasta. I do make bread sometimes, usually buns, and they're never the same size. Never the same twice. Decar says, and who cares if they are perfect? Me. That's just the way I am. Although, if it's just for the house, you're right, who cares, It all goes down the hatch. It really does. It all goes down the hatch. But you gotta love it. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, as soon as they get the ingredients back in the store, I guarantee you, I'm gonna buy me a bread pan, probably a couple of them, and I'll make our own breads and stuff. Les needs to appear on a season of Hell's Kitchen. Oh no. I'd have to kick that guy right between the legs. I'll be damned if somebody's gonna talk to me like that. I don't give a shit. Les, you need to start selling coronavirus hats and t-shirts. Oh yeah. Won't that go over like a lead balloon? For real. Yeah. Damn. That, yeah, lead balloon. But it says, have y'all heard of Angel Biscuits Southern Living recipe? So yummy. I don't recall. How about coronavirus magnets? I don't think anybody's going to win anything that's going to remind them of the coronavirus. Poor Corona Beer Company, they have lost, I think, 60%. Their sales went down 60% or something like that. I really feel sorry for them. I'm like, Corona Beer has nothing to do with the coronavirus. Just to show the grandkids they can do it, and they will remember the time spent making things. My kids remember baking with their Graham and having flour all over. Good memories. Yeah, my grandma, I was older when she taught her, her way of cooking, because my mom was always like, it's her way, you know. And it wasn't until I was older my grandma realized, well, then again, she was only here till I was 13. And we didn't go over my grandma's like that because she had my uncles to raise too. So they were in a routine, we were in a routine. And likewise, some people are deliberately buying Corona beer basically to give the flu to the virus. Give the FU to the virus. Yeah. I think that's. I'm like, that has nothing to do with the other. It really doesn't. But Sarah, in my town, in my little old town, we've got 3 confirmed cases. And in Ohio, let's see, what are the numbers again? See, in Ohio, we're up to 247, which was 169 yesterday. 247. That's in 33 counties here in Ohio. 58 hospitalized. We have had 3 deaths, confirmed deaths. And in my city, we have 3 confirmed cases. So, yay. Les, what is your favorite Kenny Rogers song? Oh my god. Yeah, I was shocked when I found out he died. I found out this morning. I was like, oh my god. Kenny Rogers died? God, I don't know. He's got quite a few. I think Lady is one of them. I like Islands in the Stream because Dolly Parton's on it. You know, his more famous ones. He's got a couple that wasn't so famous. If I can remember the names of them. But yeah, Kenny's got a lot. Katie revealed on live today that things between her and Dylan have gotten physical. I'm concerned. It's been physical before. We take our corona with a side of lime. There have been about 50 confirmed cases in Iowa, and half of them are in Iowa City. Sarah says R.I.P. Kenny Rogers. Yes, we don't want to forget to say that. My favorite Kenny Rogers songs are Through the Years. Yeah, Through the Years is a good one. And Islands in the Stream with Dolly. Carrot Top says I love him and Dolly. Yup. The Condition, my condition was in Sarah. Gambler will always be my favorite. Yeah, did you see that movie? I think that had Reba McEntire in it. Didn't The Gambler, the movie, have Reba in it? I know there was a couple Kenny Rogers movies that had Reba in it. I think there was 2. I think this was back in the 80s, late 80s, maybe mid to late 80s. Yeah, Kenny Rogers had a lot. Had a lot. Yeah, but you don't want to forget to say R.I.P. Kenny. You're gonna be missed. I wonder if Dolly was there. They were good friends outside of singing together and stuff. I just wonder. Yeah. There was another one. Oh, there was another one I'm thinking of. What is the name of that one? Oh my god. Had something to do about this guy with his brothers being a weakling or something like that. She did a YouTube video, she was crying. Aww. What was the name of that one? Right now, most people are just having family-only funerals with a memorial planned for later. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. And, you know, I feel sorry for those that are graduating. They're still going to graduate their high school, but to have a graduation ceremony, that's not going to happen. Which I could kick myself in the butt for buying. Just sitting over there. Napkins and things that say, you know, Donna's name, the school, have the school mascot put on there. You know, I designed and ordered them bitches. I'm so upset. Kenny messed up his face with the plastic surgery. Well, yeah, he did. He did. He had a bad plastic surgeon, that's for sure. Had a bad plastic surgeon. I am going to grow old and just do it and not fight it. My sister is fighting that shit every step of the way. Even if they don't have a commencement, you can still have a party. No, I ain't having anybody here. So many of those Hollywood types do, yeah. I ain't having anybody here. No. I'm not taking a chance. No. No, not with these kids. No. If she wants a party, I can set the stuff outside and she can pick it up and have it at her mom's house. Some places are taking July or August for graduation in Bama. Any celebrity considering plastic surgery should consult Jane Fonda. She got it right. Sarah said, I meant generic you. I don't know what you're meaning by that, honestly. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm going back up reading. I ain't having anybody over. Nope. I was not taking a chance. Speaking of plastic surgery and Dolly Parton, I've long heard that the reason she always wears long sleeves is because she's heavily tattooed. You know what? She addressed that, and I forget what she said. But it could be. Wouldn't that be awesome? I would love it. Les, oh my gosh, 9 to 5 edition. Jane Fonda, Lily Tomlin, and Dolly Parton. Oh my god. I would marry Lily Tomlin and have sex with Dolly Parton. I walked at my nearby mall today and it was desolate. Yeah, they closed our mall down. Doc says, I never cared for Dolly. I care for Dolly. I always did. Probably 3/4 of the stores are closed. Decar says, Les, it has been a complete joy to be with you tonight. I will be back with you soon and appreciate your channel. Thank you, Decar. I hope you do come back. I hope you do. You take care and thank you for coming. I appreciate it. I really do. Jeffrey Taddeo and kill Jane Fonda. I've never forgiven her for being Hanoi Jane. And I'll be honest with you, you ask any Vietnam vet, like my dad, they'll tell you the same damn thing. I hope you do these more often, Les. Your stream is one of the only things keeping sane through this mess. I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I am concerned like a motherfucker underneath. Les, please go topless to support a cure for coronavirus. Look, I did that once. I'm not doing it again. Gene is a traitor to America. You ask any Vietnam vet, they'll tell you. To that, Les, you the best. Thank you, thank you. She'll be willing to take off her hat. Would that suffice? Yeah, I did go topless once. For about 10 minutes. But you couldn't see anything. I made sure of that. Yeah, I'll take off my hat. All the Fondas are of ill repose. I don't know about that. Give Jane a break. Her intentions were admirable. The execution was off with a tank incident. Fonda has apologized many times for the incident. Yeah, well. Has anyone ever watched Sticks, Hexen, Hammers? No. I have not. I've never even heard of it. Never even heard of it. Who is it? I don't anymore because he's such a nut job, but did you know that when he does shirtless videos, he claims he's usually pantsless too? No. I'll go pantsless every day. You won't be able to see nothing. He's a 30-ish hippie wannabe who does political and social commentaries. Oh, if I ever did that, jeezy cow. If anyone is to blame for the Vietnam War, it is Nixon and his administration for lying to the American people about the U.S.'s ability to win. Oh, now, without getting political, the U.S. had more than the ability to win that one. Way more than the ability. There was a lot of people who profited off of that conflict. I do like his gardening videos. He's got a nice urban farm in his backyard. I also heard that he got married recently. Huh. Yeah, Sarah, his garden is some neat stuff. They should never have gotten involved in the first place. Exactly, Sarah. Exactly. But a lot of people made a lot of money. A off that war, off that conflict. They did. U.S. had more than enough firepower. He ran for the governor of Vermont too. Yeah, should never have gotten in that. Should never. But my dad was there. He definitely served. I was an on the way to the airport baby. I said, "Dag, Mom." 9 months later, I was born. Dad wasn't even here. He was in Nam. Nixon, Trump, George W. Birds of a feather flock together. My dad was there too, Les. Yeah. Your dad was brave. A lot of dads were brave. A lot of people were. And the way they got treated when they got back was just unbelievable. Unbelievable. For years, they were treated like shit. Heard about that too. Didn't Styx Tarl run on the libertarian ticket? I need to run. I need to run. They'd be like, what party you belong to? The right one. The one that matters. My own ticket. Y'all can have that foreign policy bullshit because I would just sit there and piss the world off. Dead serious. I would. I'd be like, oh, you want money from us? Well, you still owe us $3 trillion. And so I would suggest some good faith payments. I wrote in Snoopy once. I think France was the only country that paid us back and they hate us for it. I'm dead serious. I think France is the only country that's ever paid us back. For real. I think they are. They were at one point. I know that. Whether they still are, I don't know. France made a lot of money during the Vietnam War. And then they made a lot of money at first, and then they went tank because they were setting fire to the rubber trees. I keep saying Vietnam War, and it was actually a conflict. Liz, how would you react if they had me do the national anthem, but I forgot nearly all the words and told everyone to shut the hell up as they continued to boo me? You wouldn't be the first. I'd laugh. But you wouldn't be the first. For real. Matter of fact, me and Donna, we spent a couple hours just going through and listening to all the stars, the celebrities that sing and everything, you know, all these singers trying to sing the national anthem and they couldn't do it. Forgetting the words. Me and Donna were laughing our asses off. Oh my god, it was so funny, so awful. I mean, it was awful. We were here at the dinner table. We were sitting here trying to eat our dinner, just laughing. Yeah. It was pretty bad. You couldn't do no worse than Roseanne Barr. That was the number one on everybody's list. I'm sorry, but Whitney Houston still has the best national anthem. Can sing that shit, but I would shut the hell up. Let me remember. That Roseanne thing was disgraceful. It was totally disgraceful. Um, that was totally jacked up, and I'm like, I shook my head. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Um, but I didn't know when until recently when Whitney Houston sang at the Super Bowl, she lip synced it because she had recorded that song already. For some reason, I forget, and so they used it, but she can still belt that shit out. Mike Rowe did a nice job when he sang it in a Dirty Jobs episode. Most of the people at that baseball game didn't know he'd had operatic training. Most of those performances do lip sync. Some of them don't, but some do. Yeah, they do. But a lot of them don't because they can't. Like, who was it who went up there and sang and they lost their earpiece and all they heard was reverberation? That's all they heard. And they couldn't concentrate on the song because of it. But Whitney, it did matter because she kicked ass with it. I'm sorry. She did, and it's no big deal. She did it so gracefully, like there was nothing to it. Like, oh well, it's just another song, And it's a hard song to sing. I know back in the day when I could sing, I was able to sing it, but it's a hard song to sing. I'm not joking. And that's when I was 20, 21. I was really young and it was a hard song to sing. Battery going low. Good night, everyone. You have a good night, Anna. I'm getting ready to get off here in a few anyway, so you have a good night and thank you for coming in. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys know anyone that wants a job, most grocery stores are hiring. And I know, like I said, around here, they're all hiring. I wish if I was the mayor of this town, I'd shut this town down quick as can be, quick as shit. I would. If I was the governor of this state would have been closed down a while ago. It would have. That's true here in Iowa too. There are several reasons besides increased business and shorter hours. Yeah. One, parents are making their teenagers quit their jobs. My mom wouldn't. She'd be like, you decide. Two, older employees don't want to risk being exposed and they may be needed to care for grandkids. Exactly. Carrot says, I would too. I'm afraid to go back to work. I think it's too soon. What kind of work do you do, Carrot Top? Les, you had better not gong me when I appear on the Gong Show. Oh, I'll be the first one. 3, SAHMS to only work while their kids are in school. Well, the kids aren't in school. Yup. You work at the recreation center. Oh, it'll be a while. Carrot Top. It'll be a while before you go back. Hy-Vee has put plastic guards up in the checkout lanes. Yay, so people don't breathe on cashiers and vice versa. Awesome. Fox says Les WTHE. Stay-at-home moms. Okay. Sarah, you use Reddit, don't you? Sarah, uh, Sarah says, no, I don't, dog. I hope, I hope so. They're thinking the 28th unless they change it. Oh, good God, they're just now shutting down that kind of stuff. Well, they within the past week. And just like they said, school was only going to be out until the end of April. That ain't happening. That is not happening. Oh dang! Thought I would have predicted correctly. Yeah, that ain't happening. Nope. This shit is not going to be over with by the end of April. It's not. I'm sorry. Unless people stay inside. You're ordered to stay inside. And even if you're ordered to stay inside, stay at your home, people are still going to go out and act like fools. Why would you gong me? Because I can. I see about 400 people a day at least, says Carrot. Damn. I just can't believe the amount of people that are out, especially when most of my city is closed. There's really nothing open. And they're worried about fast food restaurants. I'd be like, don't you think maybe you should get some food for inside your house? For real. Now, we did get Little Mama a Happy Meal yesterday, and I got a fish sandwich yesterday. I didn't even get any pop, we just got the sandwich. Everybody is still running around here despite shelter in place. See, unless they keep their happy asses inside or at home. Because Americans are obstinate. They're stupid. Nothing will happen to me. Nothing will happen to me. I'm an American. Until you get over that idea, sorry. Something will happen to you. And when it does, I could see it if someone like me who has quarantined themselves, quarantined their granddaughter, friend goes straight to work and straight back. If we get something like we wanted something different than what we had here at the house, and she went and got me a fish sandwich and got Nina a Happy Meal, because Nina was wanting a Happy Meal, so I said, give me a fish. And but that was through, of course, the drive-through window. Didn't get out. And when we go pick up when we do a grocery order, she goes and picks it up. Somebody who's trying to self-quarantine, somehow gets sick. That's one thing. But if you're out running around like fools, don't come whining to me. Don't. You're not going to get any sympathy. None. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not running around acting like a fool. Is Nina getting on my nerves? Not really. I'll be honest with you, not really. She's really not. Les, I'd like to speak to the ADA coordinator of Fran's workplace regarding what a real service dog is. Oh my God. Doc, dogs are allowed in her store. Hell, half of them don't even have them on leashes. They don't care. They don't care around here. I keep telling you, even Walmart, they don't care. Walmart, you have to have a leash on them. They don't care. Around here, they don't care. You can bring your service dog. They don't care. They really don't. Deonda's even told you that. I thought she worked at some kind of medical center. Mm-mm. No, she works at Lowe's. No. And she will continue to work at Lowe's. They are an emergency store. People are needing, believe it or not, they need shit for their home for one reason or the other. Well, like yesterday and today and all that. Well, Shapton has today and tomorrow off, but they were packed. They're going beyond comp. They've been packed for over a week. And hell, half the time, she talked to somebody today who, him and his family was in there. They didn't need anything. They just wanted out of the house. So they go to Lowe's. And they're trying to cut down on that. She said that this guy came in with his wife and 3 kids. And all they needed was a bag of charcoal. But all 5 of them went in. They're trying to cut down on that. They really are. Because it's putting the workers at risk. I was thinking about running to Lowe's to look for an adapter for an emergency alert system radio. They're really trying to cut down on people just going in because there's nowhere else to go. What the hell? Let's go to Lowe's. That's stupid. That's what I'm talking about. People are stupid. So you'd rather put the employees at risk because you have nowhere else to go? That's what I'm talking about. And that's what Mike DeWine is not seeing. He says, people are doing pretty good with social distancing. No, they're not. They're not keeping their happy asses home. They're going out just for the sake of going out. They're going to camp out in the plywood area. They really are. I know here, they really are cutting down on people just going in just to go in. They're trying the best they can. But they also have been hit a lot with online orders. I know the workers are busy with online orders. Because people still need stuff. Like I said, we just had a flood. A lot of people were looking for sump pumps and things like that. Their sump pump broke, or they figured out that they needed one. How can you have a basement in this area that's underground and not know you need a sump pump? That's just asking for trouble. Good God. But yeah, they were getting hit hard with online orders. Les, the Kenny Rogers pairing that caught me off guard at the time was when he did the duet with Sheena Easton. We've Got Tonight. That's another good one. That's another good one I liked. I'm going to head off for the night. Let's say hi to Nina and Fran for me. I hope to catch you tomorrow night. You have a good night, Doc. I'm getting ready to get off here myself. It's time for me to go. And I gotta poo. I've been having to poo for about 20 minutes now. So, I hope everybody, please stay safe. Do your precautions. Self-quarantine if you can. Well, that sounds so rough. Stay in place if you can. And use your precautions at home. Watch who you let in your home. This and that. And stay safe, everyone. Don't forget the duet with Kim Carnes. Don't Fall in Love. Yeah, I keep forgetting about all them. See, there's so much. There's so much that Kenny Rogers did. best wishes for everyone. Good night. Good night, Les. Talk to you later. Yes, everybody, please have a safe night. Try to have a great night and a great day, and we'll talk later. Bye.